guys, my name's Jamie. I'm an intern here at Cheehaw, and today I thought we'd take a look at some of our aviary birds. So as I'm recording this, it's actually breakfast time for our birds. So a lot of them are over here in the shade chowing down. So a lot of people ask us about our flamingos. We have lesser flamingos here. So they're a bit smaller and a bit less bright pink than some other species of flamingos. And they're all walking away as soon as I walk over. So a lot of people ask us about our diet in the wild. The little mini particles that they feed on are what give them that pink color. So we don't actually feed them that kind of shrimp here. So what we do is we give them something called flamingo chow. So it's like a pellet-based diet, and then we soak it in water for them. And the reason that we soak it in water is because flamingos are filter feeders. So as you can see, they're kind of sticking their beaks in, and then they're kind of swishing them around, swishing that water around. So they're filtering out all those little food particles that they want to eat. And they all wandered away as soon as I walked over. They're not super happy with me this morning. If you've come in on Friday mornings before, you might notice that our pools are usually empty and getting scrubbed. So we do that every Friday morning to make sure all of our aviary birds have fresh water for the week. So it's really simple. We just drain it all out. It flows into the little pond that goes beyond there. And then we just use a cleaner, we scrub, we rinse, and then we refill it with water. The water constantly cycles, so they constantly have fresh water. It's just once a week. As you can imagine, with so many birds, it can get kind of gross. I'd like you guys to go back over and eat some more so I can get more video. So some of the other birds we have in here are our ibises. So these are our two sacred ibises. We have a male and a female. And you guys can tell these ones apart because they are mostly white and they have those black heads and some of those black tail feathers. And compare that to our Waldrop ibises. We have 3 of them sitting here. So you can tell them apart by their bright orange bill. They've got all black feathers, and they've got those really fancy feathers on their heads that make them kind of look like they've got fancy masks on, is what I always think of. And then we've got a few other birds. I can't spot them at the moment. Oh, I spot one. So here we have one of our Cape Thickneys. They are not baby flamingos, no matter what people have asked before. They are full grown. This one is Dunna. This one is Gemma. So she's one of our newest additions. She's been here for a few months now, and she's getting kind of used to it. And then we have our mandarin ducks over here. So we have a group of 2 males and 1 female. So right now, if you look at the guy on the right, you can see he's got these really pretty feathers. So that's his breeding season plumage. So he gets himself all fancy to show off to the females, try to get a girl's attention. And if you notice the other 2, if I can walk closer without them scooting too far away. The one on the right there is our female, so you can tell she's got kind of the more dull colors. But you notice the one, well, now he's on the right. You can see he's also kind of got those dull colors. So that's our male, but he's paired up with the female. So he doesn't need all those bright breeding colors anymore. He's already got his female's attention, so he kind of loses those feathers. So since our other guy isn't bonded to a female yet, he's still got that plumage. He's holding out hope that he can find another female. And there they go. There you are. So we also have our blue-winged, don't fly away please, our blue-winged kookaburra here. So sometimes you can see him really well, sometimes he hides. So a lot of people know laughing kookaburras have that really iconic laughing call that they do. You can hear it in a lot of movies in areas where kookaburras aren't actually supposed to be. He actually has a completely different call that I wish he would do, that he doesn't want to do. What do you think, buddy? As soon as I move the camera away, he's gonna do it. All right, fine, I'll go find someone else. So if you heard that really high-pitched call, that was actually our Thickney calling. So you are, nope, you're still Gemma. We have 2 Cape Thickneys. I'm not sure where the other one is at the moment. She's scooted away somewhere. So our Cape Thickneys are really good at hiding in the grass. So they'll kind of go along the edges of the enclosures and then just kind of bed down in the really long grass next to the boards. So you can kind of see them in the morning. They'll poke their little heads up. So I'm not going to go too much closer to our flamingos. As you can see, they still like going in the pools. I don't want to go too close to them while the pools are empty. I just don't want them to slip and fall. And you can see our ducks. So something, I don't know if you can notice this on them with this video, but a lot of our flamingos, if you notice, they have leg bands. There you are. So this is Juliet. She's the flamingo I was going to look for. So Juliet is imprinted on people, so she's a bit more comfortable coming up to us than the other flamingos are. But if you notice, she's got that nice leg band on there, and it says 77. So leg bands for a lot of institutes are for birds when you have a big flock like this. If we came in here and we needed one specific flamingo, just by looking at them, we can't really tell them apart. So our birds have leg bands on them to help us identify them. So if a bird is banded on the left leg, it means it's a female. And if a bird is banded on the right leg, it means it's a male. And then leg bands, our flamingos specifically have numbers on them. Our ducks and our thickneys have colors on them. So we're able to tell them apart based on that. And you can hear them chattering, so that's just some flamingo noises. Coming a little closer. All right, I'm gonna end it off there. Do you guys want to say goodbye? All right, see you guys later. See you guys here tomorrow at 4:30 for another keeper chat.